Tibetan prayer wheels were introduced here in the Nyingma centers in Berkeley by Tartung Rinpoche really very shortly after he came here. He arrived in Berkeley in 1969, and that was the beginning of what are now the motor-driven or electrical-driven prayer wheels that we see here at the Institute and in the meditation garden. The project that I'm particularly working on is the more traditional handheld prayer wheels, the ones that the practitioner holds by hand and then spins the prayer wheel. And what a prayer wheel is prayers and mantras that are printed on long strips of paper. The ones that we're working with are about 4 inches tall. And we assemble these long strips of paper, and we actually assemble 81 of these things, and they're a little bit, about 4 feet long, so it works out to be the equivalent of a football field and one end zone length of paper in each handheld prayer wheel that we produce here. Working with the prayer wheels is a very quiet and precise practice. We're doing the gluing and the assembly and the winding and the tightening of these things, and actually is really the final processes that have been preceded by typesetting and printing and all of that. The prayer wheel that we're working on now has 800,000 mantra repetitions within the prayer wheel, and so as the practitioner turns the prayer wheel, with each revolution, 800,000 mantra are activated, and so it doesn't take very long to get up into the millions if one were to practice for 20 minutes or something like that. The prayer wheel activates the prayers in such a way that it's like a breeze that sweeps through space. Over the past 17 years, there has been an annual ceremony called the Nyingma Monlam, the great prayer festival of the Nyingma tradition, at Bodh Gaya in northern India. And Tartung Rinpoche founded the Nyingma Monlam and has continued to provide gifts that are distributed to the assembly of monks and nuns and lay people of books and sacred art print reproductions and the prayer wheels. I'm told that in recent years the prayer wheels that we produce here at the Institute and at Dharma House and at Odeon have taken on their own name, and they are known as Tartung prayer wheels. And there's a reason for that, and they treasure them and really want them a lot at the prayer ceremony at Bodh Gaya. Anyone's invited to work with us here at the Institute on the prayer wheel project. All we really want is good energy and a willingness to participate. And I think anyone who even works with the prayer wheels even just a little bit, although they may not be able to identify it specifically, there is an intrinsic goodness, and Rinpoche refers to them sometimes as wheels of goodness, that the simple purity of these things cannot be overstated.